welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my current anime collection, as voted by you guys on Twitter. So let's jump in. Actually, before we get started, I did want to mention that I'm not going to be including my Dragon Ball Z collection, which is quite large, and that is because I wanted to show you guys all of the anime that I have acquired since becoming an anime fan. If you guys didn't know, I only recently begun to start watching anime maybe about 2 years ago. When I watched Dragon Ball Z, I wasn't aware that it was an anime and I was quite young, but I do still love this series and I plan on buying some Dragon Ball DVDs from the original series soon. But yeah, this collection is just going to be what I've acquired since becoming an anime fan 2 years ago. Also, because my collection is so small, I'm going to do a miniature review on each one for you guys. So I hope you're excited. Grab a cup of tea, some coffee, or a snack, and let's get started. So in no particular order, I just arranged these here and I will go from off the top and talk about each anime with you guys. Okay, so the first one we have here is Inu X Boku SS, or The Dog and Me Secret Service. This anime follows Riichio Shirikin, a half-demon, half-human from a very rich household who lacks basic social skills. And she's so adorable, I mean, look at her! So from episode 1, she moves into this really fancy mansion called Ayakashi-kan. And that's what first intrigued me into watching this anime, is I found a picture of Ayakashi-kan and I thought it was so beautiful and intricate. I wanted to know what anime it was from, and it was this one. So Ayakashi-kan is basically a place for these half-demon, half-humans to live safely and be protected against full demons. However, that supernatural bit is kind of just a sideline. The major plot is actually the relationship between Miss Riichio and her Secret Service agent Soshi Mikatsukami, who also has the same powers as her. The anime focuses on the slice of life element, which I really enjoy. I love me a good slice of life, and it has amazing characters. All the side characters I absolutely love. Two of my favorite side characters are Karuta Roramiya and Watanuki. The relationship between the two are so adorable. I especially love the moments between them in the OVA episode. So cute! That about sums it up for a brief synopsis of Inu X Boku SS. I think you would like this anime if you have an interest in butlers, you like slice of life, romantic comedies, and dream-like animation. Okay, so next up we have Brothers Conflict. Now this anime definitely has some mixed reviews. Let me just tell you the synopsis. So it's based on an Otome game. Emma Hinata, who I recently did a cosplay of, moves into a mansion with 13 boys because her dad marries a woman who has 13 sons, some by different dads. Yeah, I don't know. And then they basically go on a business trip or something and you're left alone with all 13 of your new brothers. Some of which you went to school with before, so they already knew you, and others you're meeting for the first time. Obviously, they're all romantically interested in the main character, Emma Hinata, or you if you're playing the Otome game, and the episodes basically follow how her life plays out with them all vying for her attention, and that's it. It's only 12 episodes with 2 OVAs, so there's not much they could really delve into story-wise. If anything, it just got me really interested into the Otome game, which unfortunately I cannot read because it hasn't been translated. Although there's really no plot, I can't help but adore this anime. I wouldn't have bought this special edition Blu-ray and DVD combo pack if I didn't. Something about it I just find really relaxing. I think you'd enjoy this anime if you are, number one, a girl. Enjoy a soft shoujo art style. This is done by Brainspace, who do some really good shoujo, and you enjoy Otome games. I think my favorite 2 episodes are the OVA, the Christmas episode and the Valentine's Day episode. They were just so cute and perfect and just kind of sum up what I liked about the anime. All there are parts I think could have been done differently. I think those 2 episodes sum up the lighthearted fun of the anime. And the opening song is so adorable and catchy. Next up we have Chobits. So this is actually the first anime that I purchased since becoming an anime fan. I really enjoyed this anime. It is a bit older, so if you like fast-paced anime, it can seem a bit slow at first, but I just found the concept so intriguing. It takes place in a future where computers and artificial intelligence have been developed to a point where they can actually take a human form and look extremely realistic, aside from their adorable Persicom ears. And Hideki, a boy from the countryside, decides to study for university in Tokyo, and upon moving in realizes that everybody has Persicoms and wants one for his own. But of course, they're extremely expensive. But as luck would have it, he finds one on the floor by the garbage can right outside of his apartment. Plot convenience, I know. He takes her inside, powers her up, and finds that she can say nothing but the word Chi. So he names her Chi. Chi and Hideki go about their everyday life together, and it is a bit slice of life in the beginning. However, it becomes clear that Chi is a very special persicom, and through the help of some of his more technologically advanced friends and others that he meets along the way, some of her secrets become revealed, and they find out more about how she can develop feelings as part of the Chobit series. What I love about this is that it has that interesting mystery sci-fi element, but it's still really cutesy and dreamlike and romantic at the same time. If you guys haven't noticed a pattern by now, I really like to feel relaxed when I'm watching anime and have it be kind of a dreamlike experience through the characters, art style, and story. And this anime definitely has all of that. After watching it several times, I definitely want to pick up the manga and delve more into the story. So I'll probably be doing that soon. Okay, next up we have Ouran High School Host Club. This was the second anime that I ever purchased, I believe, and also an anime that I enjoyed thoroughly. This is another reverse harem, and one of the few reverse harems that I think girls and guys alike would really enjoy. The story follows Haruhi Fujioka, a poor girl with stellar grades who gets admitted into a very regal, high-class society academy. As you can guess, I absolutely loved everything about Ouran Academy. It was very, again, dreamlike, pink, wonderland, princessy, all of the things that I love. Anyways, she is mistaken for a boy and walks into an old music room, which is now being used for a host club on the school grounds, breaks an expensive vase, and since all of the guys in the host club think that she is a boy, they tell her she has to work off her debt from breaking the vase by working as a host club boy. It is basically a place, they have many in Japan, where men dress up kind of like butlers, only a little bit differently, and serve women tea and compliment them and basically just talk to them and make them feel relaxed. So the Ouran High School Host Club is a student version of that. And now Haruhi has to pretend to be one of those boys. Of course, it's figured out immediately that Haruhi is a female, but she continues to work there and fool the rest of the school as all of the boys in the host club kind of develop feelings for her. But of course, it's really no contest. Tamaki is number one. This is a really fun anime and kind of teaches you a little bit about Japanese culture, or at least the host club culture, because when I first saw this, I had no idea what a host club was. I thought it was really weird actually, but it kind of made sense to me after watching this anime, and I'd totally love to visit one if I ever go to Japan one day. Next up, we have one that I recently got, which you guys should know about if you've seen my What I Got for Christmas video, and that is Maid-sama. Maid-sama is an adorable anime about Isaki Ayuzawa, a tough school president at a mostly boys' school who secretly works as a maid on the side to provide for her family. Usui is one of the boys at her academy who develops an interest in her and kind of stalks her, finds out about her secret, and is head over heels for her the whole anime, always watching out for her and saving her when she gets into trouble. I highly recommend this anime if you 1 are into maid culture, 2 love romantic comedy, and of course 3 if you're a girl and like girly kind of anime, you'll probably like this one too. Misaki and Usui are definitely one of my top couples of all time. They just complement each other so well, they have insane chemistry. Okay, getting close to the end here. Next I have The World God Only Knows, and this is season 3. Who can say where the road goes? So I watched seasons 1 and 2 with a good friend of mine. Absolutely loved seasons 1 and 2, and she didn't have season 3, so we picked this up at our local Fry's Electronics, and disappointment ensued. I really did not like season 3 of this anime. So I'm going to describe to you guys the first 2 seasons and then kind of explain what I didn't like about season 3. So The World God Only Knows follows Kima Katsuragi, who is a visual novel obsessed boy. In that way I could really relate. He was like the king of visual novels. He's obsessed with romancing these girls in video game format. And one day he gets a strange message challenging him that he could not conquer all women. Of course he accepted this challenge, and in comes a cute little demon named Elsie, who tells him she needs his help in making several girls fall in love with him to release them of a curse. And when the curse escapes the girls, Elsie will catch it, put it in a jar, and there we go, another mission complete. So of course that's how each of the episodes go. There's another girl that he has to romance and solve their problem, capture the demon that's hiding inside them, which is pushed out by the love that they have for Kima. And it's really cute. The second girl that he romances, I can't remember her name, but she's blonde and has pigtails. She's one of the rare examples of a teenage area actually, and I really liked their relationship. The one thing I did kind of get sad about is I would fall in love with one girl and then he would be moving on within the next couple of episodes. I think each girl gets about 3 episodes. Another favorite of mine is this pop idol that he falls in love with in I think the 2nd season, maybe it was the 1st season. Anyways, she's really cute and she sings really cute songs in the anime. But yeah, it kind of goes on like that. And there's kind of a hint at the end of the 2nd season that maybe Elsie, the demon that is telling him to do all of this, likes Keima. And spoilers ahead, I really wanted Elsie and Keima to be together. I think that would have been the perfect ending. They could have had him wrap up all his missions and start to develop and build that relationship more and have them end up together. That would have been perfect in my opinion. However, the anime strictly follows the manga, which, spoilers here, does not go that way at all. She ends up wanting to become his actual sister, which is just not at all what I thought was going to happen. And season 3 basically rushes to gloss over a lot of stuff that we miss and then just plops us into this completely different type of anime. It's dramatic, extremely over dramatic. Suddenly he has to find goddesses instead of finding girls that are cursed by demons. Once he gathers all of the goddesses, he ends up starting to develop feelings for this regular girl named Chihiro, who I absolutely despised her character. I didn't think she had one redeeming quality, did not like Chihiro. In fact, Chihiro was one of the first girls that he had to romance in the 1st season. And in this season 3, they changed her voice actress, so they didn't even care about the character that much, yet she ended up being the one that he was going to develop feelings for. And of course, nothing ends up getting wrapped up. It's just a really depressing end. Everybody's crying, nothing's resolved. You think maybe they're going to be together now? Not sure what's happening. It didn't stay true to the tone that it had in the first 2 seasons. And I really wish that they wouldn't have followed the manga on this one and kind of just made a different ending for the anime, since there's clearly a ton of ground that they didn't cover in the first 2 seasons that made season 3 be completely out of place. So yeah, don't recommend season 3. If you want to enjoy some lighthearted, fun anime and that sounded kind of interesting to you, I'd recommend watching the 1st season, maybe the 1st and 2nd, but the 3rd one, no. Okay, and finally we have the anime Lovely Complex. This is an anime that I did quite enjoy, and I actually purchased it based off of Tony the Black Critic Guy here on YouTube's recommendation to me, and it was quite good. I did enjoy the anime. It follows an unusually tall girl named Koizumi and an unusually short boy named Otani, and basically their misadventures in high school. Koizumi develops feelings for Otani early on, and he doesn't accept them for quite a long time, but eventually, of course, they fall in love as is suggested, and that's pretty much it. It's a really simple shoujo. It's a bit older, so the animation is a little bit different than I was used to, but I thought it was still pretty good animation for being older. I think they cover some really interesting themes in here, especially about being a taller girl and trying to feel pretty, being a shorter boy and trying to feel masculine, themes of unrequited love, the drama of what you're going to do after high school, and all of that. So you would like this anime if you enjoy slice of life, comedy, romance, or relate to any of those themes that I just discussed. I would say the show leans a bit more funny than romantic, but when the romantic scenes do happen, oh boy, do they feel well deserved. So that's it for my current anime collection, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and maybe found some new anime that you want to check out for yourself. If you own or have seen any of the anime that I just talked about, leave me a comment and let me know what your thoughts were. The next video I plan on doing is going to be the first of a series I plan to have on this channel, and that is a boy rank for different Voltage games. Because I really love Voltage games, I have played pretty much all of the characters in some of the games, so I can rank the guys and tell you who to play based on what type of girl you are in that series. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye!